Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I help you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. I have an intuitive message for you today. This will look at your inner world and your outer world and the interaction between the two of them. Okay, my guides would like us to look at your inner world first. We've got the Tower happening with the High Priestess. Very powerful energy. Look at this. Wow, I'm getting shivers from these cards, but my guides are saying to keep going. So let's do that. Mother of Arrows, looking into the Tower, and then Apathy, Four of Cups. And so we've really got this going on the outside. Okay, Capricorn, what a big reading. What a big reading. Okay. Now, I'm being asked to start with the Mother of Arrows. The Mother of Arrows is very aware and very in possession of her own truth. She's a protective energy. She is a no-nonsense kind of energy that does what she has to do, is very alert, and very connected to her own inner knowing and her inner wisdom. You know, this card especially, I see clear sight, I see long sight, I see vision. Okay, so we have this going on in the outside world, whether this is an energy around you or whether it is an actual person. You know, my guides are clarifying that this is an energy around you. So there is an energy that is allowing you to see with a lot more clarity and far-reaching vision in a very precise and cut and dry kind of way. There's no beating around the bush. There's no sugarcoating anything. It's just like very black and white, for lack of a better word. Now she's looking over at the Apathy card, or Four of Cups. She's kind of, these are happening. So it's seeming to me that there are people in your environment that are not receptive to this truth or perhaps your own truth. That these people or person that you're really trying to get through to is turned away in a sense, and they're dealing with their own stuff, but they're also wanting to just kind of check out. I'm getting the sense that you're trying to help them see a better way or a bigger picture or perhaps a healthier choice, and they're just really not wanting to be there. There's kind of an Eeyore, kind of down in the dumps energy. There are birds on this card, flickers, that are trying to communicate with this water buffalo and to give him a little bit of support, a little bit of help, but he's just not interested. And I don't even really feel those birds. I don't feel that helpful energy from this card. I just feel kind of like this down. So let's go to the inside now, because these cards are really huge. We have the High Priestess in the Tower. And so Capricorn, I believe that you're seeing something coming. This owl is looking over at the Tower. So you're seeing something coming from far away. I almost want to say like it's almost a prophecy or just an ability to know where something's headed. And you also know that something's not headed for a good, there's something coming, right? The Tower is coming, this breaking apart, this lightning is coming. Capricorn, there's a message of, this is a little tongue-in-cheek, it's kind of like suffer in silence. That this isn't your time to speak about it. This isn't your time to share what you're seeing, share what you know. This is one of those times where you need to just sit back and let things happen. Because your intuition is buzzing you. It's telling you this is what's going to happen. This is where this is leading. This is where it's going to go. And you see exactly things breaking apart. There being losses. There being people that really suffer because of what's coming. Consequences that aren't good. At the same time, the Tower is a healing card. Lightning comes in order to clarify, in order to purify, in order to change things. And it's exactly that element of change, that unless people go through sometimes a traumatic event themselves, there is not this impetus to change. I don't think I'm going to get this correct, but I read it on a tea bag last week. It was something like a thorn in the side, or a thorn, maybe it's this, a thorn is worth a whole wilderness of warning. So getting poked by a thorn is more valuable than being told 20,000 times, don't touch that, it's going to stick you. So Capricorn, you're seeing it, what's coming from far away. You see this happening, and the reason why you can't say anything right now is if you do, then it's actually going to harm the person in the long run. It's not going to have the same impact. The shock will not be as great for them. Again, that impetus to change won't be as strong for them. This must be torture because I know how it is when you care about someone or something so much and you can see something coming at you and you're like, if we don't change this now, this is really going to be a problem. I know that's really hard when you care. But if you can imagine for a second that you're in like an ancient civilization, like ancient Greece or something, and you run to the mountaintop and you see an invading army, you can see the fire from this invading army at the coast. Maybe you're very far inland. And so you run down to warn the rest of the village and they laugh at you because they're like, what? There's no one coming. How could there be anyone coming? We're all fine. We can't smell any smoke. Then lo and behold, a week later, the village is overrun and everything's in chaos because these invaders have been allowed to come in. But there was a reason for that. Something in the old civilization or the old society needed to shift, just like what you're seeing with these people and with this environment you're engaged with. Something needs to shift, and if we warn too early, then the message doesn't come through. You know, the message for that tribe may have been, we really needed to have our own army, or maybe we needed to have actually a lookout tower that could look to the shore to see what's going on. Maybe we needed to better protect ourselves. There's a lesson that's going to be learned from this tower event that you're feeling and seeing on the inside. So the best thing you can do, Capricorn, is be grateful for your intuition, thank your intuition, and feel okay with just sitting on it, sitting back. Because you know now, it helps you be more detached later. And Capricorn, I totally sympathize with you here. This happens all the time to me in my personal life, you know, because I've worked hard to develop my natural mediumship and my natural gifts. Prophecy tends to come in, and it's really hard when it's loved ones, when you're like, okay, I see where this is heading. And, you know, I get it. It's really hard. And I think sometimes, you know, what's the point of having prophecy if I can't even share it? What's the point of having prophecy if people still get hurt? That's the point. When they get hurt, you're there to help them. You're not caught in the emotion, in the chaos, and the confusion because you saw it coming. And so you are able to step back and help them. And that's just it. We're there to support. We're not there to prevent people's life paths from opening up. But you can be there because you saw it coming. All right, Capricorn. Oh, sorry. I'm being told to draw one more card for you. Father of Feathers. So this is going to come quicker than we think. So you notice all that fire. Oops. Here we go. You're going to be forced. This situation is going to unfold faster than we think. So again, Capricorn, stay quiet, stay mum about it. Just be there to help pick up the pieces. Okay. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm a little caught off because this one and the previous one I just did, Aquarius, were very, very intense. So thank you again for sharing your time and your energy with me. If you are curious about what else I can do for you, what other services I offer, please check out the description below. There's more information for you there. So I look forward to seeing you next week right here, Capricorn. Have a good one.